As I was growing up, I met a lot of men, but they never appealed to me, too much sexually. I used to try and keep away from them because in my hometown, if you were homosexual, you were out of it. And they would call you all kinds of names. Um, and then when I first came to New York, I was 17 years old. That's when I started getting kind of more like a transvestite. I started out with makeup in 1963, 1964. And in 1965, I was coming out more. And I was still wearing makeup, but I was still going to jail just for wearing makeup. In 1969, I started wearing female attire full time. Usually, I wear a short dress every day of the week. I just don't put on much makeup or anything until after dark because it draws too much attention. If I were to wear a lot of makeup in the daytime, they might think that I was a male. But if I wear little makeup, they think I'm a female and they just let me ride on by. And if I wear a lot of makeup at night, they automatically know I'm female. They really can't tell the difference about me because I'm on my way to be a sex change. I have hormone treatments and my bust is about it's a small bust, but it's a nice handful. And they feel that nice handful and they automatically go into delusion that I might be real. From going into hormones, I've gotten so that I kind of dislike heterosexual men. And if I was to marry a male, it would strictly be a gay male because I don't care if a heterosexual man is a husband. They're too, I can't think of the word, but it's too masculine for me.
Too oppressive. Be more realistic about it.
I could always talk like a woman. I could always act like a woman. I could always do things that women would do because I was raised by my mother. Like I could wash, I could iron, I could cook, I could sew. I can,
That's very oppressive for women.
Well, that's what they're good for doing.
Oh, stop.
That's what women do. That's what my mother always did. Well, some women don't do that, but my mother was poor. She had to do it all herself.